Okay, so I'll start with recruiting. We only ran it for 3 days,
Okay.
and it was just getting to be too much. And we had 65 apply.
Okay.
Out of those five, which is wild, right? Because we would never, ever hardly get any hits. And so then after those 65, we had 25 interview,
25.
and then 25 people that we interviewed.
Cool.
And then we offered the position to 17 people, and 15 of them accepted.
Okay.
And then we had another training on the 24th, and we had 6 people there. In the middle of training, so like total right now, we have 8, and then 2 of those are part time.
Awesome.
Yes.
Those are great numbers for your first like round. Just so you know, those are especially because you had 65 people apply and you interviewed 25. How many were scheduled to interview?
Oh, scheduled. Okay. Oh, out of the scheduled 40.
Dude, that's really good. You had an over 50% show, which is phenomenal. And
Okay.
schedule 40 out of 65 applicants. That's really, really good. So you should be proud of
Yeah.
the numbers. Those are phenomenal for your first round. Those are
Yes,
phenomenal for any round.
we were so excited. We were like, "Oh my goodness!" Like, and we started noticing that like people did want to join, so we started. It was cool to be able to be selective, you know.
Yeah. What was your budget for those 3 days on those ads? Do you remember?
Um, we did I think like $50 a day, something like
Nice.
that.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's on the low end of the budget too. So,
Yeah.
dude, let's like look at that for a second because you spent over the course of 3 days, $150 total. You got 65 applicants, scheduled 40 people to interview, 25 showed up, and you ended up keeping to train 13, 14, 15, 16 people. And then you kept 8 out of that. That's great.
Yes, yes. No, we've been really, like I said, just it's wild. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I mean, yeah, it's just wild.
When I
It's
was
been
going
good.
through when I was going through all this stuff on the sales call, you're probably like, yeah, right, yeah, right, yeah, right, maybe. Now you're like, oh, it actually works.
Wes, whenever I was telling Wes, and then he watched our sales call, he's like, "We'll see, we'll see." So I wish he was here. He's out, like doing an inspection right now, but I wish that he was here because he's like ready to. So he'll get on one of these days with me, but he was ready to tell you the same thing. Like, I don't know if you want to do it, Valerie, do it, but we'll see. And so he's been the one that's been like the turn believer.
Yeah, I love it. Well, it's just,
Yeah.
when you've never seen numbers like this, it sounds way
Mhm.
too good to be true. I sound like I'm full of shit, right? Like I'm telling you all this stuff, like this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna get these numbers, but numbers don't lie, you know? So that's
Yes.
awesome.